Everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's Friday, which is quite exciting. And I'm gonna have the game up and ready for you in a minute. Here we go. So yeah, happy Friday, everyone. I may be joined by a friend possibly later, but for now I'm just going to enjoy a little bit of single player perhaps until someone joins me. Now it is Friday and normally I do friend code Friday like with Splatoon or those types of things, but I'm kind of just in the mood to do more of this today. And whether I get far in my single player or you know, swap gears a bit and play on someone else's file or whatever, I think we'll make progress regardless. That's a weird ass looking. So I think it's the upscaling doing it, but it looks fucking awful. You know when you're standing behind a window and it has the screen on it, and like the screen has all the grid and everything, so it makes like, you know, the grid lines across everything. That's what this looks like right now to me. Weird though. Why are we near a giant valley, I wonder? And your friend too. Bambi doesn't get to kick me and live. There's two. I do not appreciate you. Alright then. So, new enemies. Who definitely have some frames. Tell you what, let's give them some friends of their own to play with. Go ahead, lads. What the? You can teleport? Why is that doing nothing? Hi friends, are you okay with my little babies? No, you're exploding, you're not that okay. I'll say the same thing that I did last time, which is although I enjoy playing with people and having some witty banter, it really is nice to just take in the atmosphere. Because this is some enjoyable sound design right here. The forest noises and things. I don't know if that's... Is that calling an actual creature? Or is it just atmospheric? Because we did deal with that bird before. It looks like there's something up there. Alright. So there's something here too. I think there's something angry behind me. Or at least that's what the audio cue feels like it's giving me. But maybe it's just another one of those birds. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Can I climb this?
Okay, this is it.
Uh-huh. Rude. I know pot calling kettle black here, saying rude to them when I'm the one who just showed them fired a like napalm bit into them. Ooh, hello. Good miss. Whoa, 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 what is this? What is this? Alright, Root buddy. Get him, my brethren. Yes! Good crabs. Tush, come here. Don't mess with the crab. Oh! But there's a chest up there. Wait, but was there a path all the way down? Yes, there was.
No room for that.
Well, maybe you should make room for that. Maybe in those pockets of your jacket that clearly aren't doing anything? Scrap, where's that? Okay. Okay. Looks like all this stuff kind of connects.
Looks like I'm full up.
Okay. And the one over there was the thing that I saw before, so... So up and over this one will get me to where I would go otherwise. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good week. Mine's been better than last, I think. Purple? Purple. The Stone of Balance. Increase all damage by 7%. How's that balanced exactly? Wait, where'd it go? Ooh. I wonder, since this place is invaded by Root and whatnot, if I should wear the Rot Ward. Where did it go? Here it is. Seems like a good one to wear. But yeah, there's been some good announcements today, and yeah, just today I think, for Fake Granddaughter. I don't play JP, and I don't spoil the story for myself, but I do like spoil what servants are coming typically, you know, like especially for summer servants. There's another bird. And
all right, come and get some.
Summer Suzuka goes and looks fantastic, like just from a character design perspective. And then Chloe also got a summer version, which looks pretty fun. Her NP, her NP has like her like jumping through manga panels. And it looks really cool. Oh, hello. You're new. Are you teleporting or what are you doing? Ow, fuck you. Oh, good. Good job not hitting anything. I should have used my shield. It's like a root sorcerer or something. He looks cool. You're a wizard, Gary. Wait, is this not connected? Can I? Of course not. Alrighty then. So that doesn't work. Does it work to jump from here? No. Why is this here if you can't jump to it? Worst game of Celeste ever. But yeah, Susie looks great. And also, maybe even more so, Susie looks phenomenal. And Chloe looks really fun to use just to watch her MP. It like reminds me of Hook Size a little bit. But the one I'm probably looking forward to the most is Summer Bao Bao Sith.
Break, more bad news.
Who I think is a pretender, I think. But she's got Fluffy on her as like a pajama suit, and then her Noble Phantasm has him just like doing crazy spins. And it's pretty good stuff. Oh, alright then. Alright lads, come here. Go get him, buddies. No big guy though?
Yeah.
Alright, no big guy it is. But yeah, so I'm assuming since Chloe has a Noble Phantasm that has all the manga panels in it and those kind of things, that like it's another like Comic-Con kind of fest thing. Cool. Alright, let's go take care of that wizard. Someone noticed me already. Oh, it's just a guy from behind, I see. Is it gonna be the wizard? No, it's the big guy again. A little bit close to the edge there. Wow, that's a lot of angry whatever these things are. Like that's a lot of them. It felt like there were only two at first. I guess I should stop trying to use like my mods and things and just use the hunter rifle, just shoot them in the face and call it a day, you know? That would probably be the wise thing to do. For wise, dry eyes. Clear eyes is awesome.
Here we go.
There, lads. Maybe the issue was that I got engaged from behind as well as from the front that time, so there were more enemies coming in than I expected. As opposed to, you know, the other time when I died to the wizard because I was being dumb. Oh. Yeah, the teleporting that these guys do, where they like just kind of get instantly next to you like that. Not very nice.
Whew, glad that's over.
But yeah, like I said, let's just stick to the hunting rifle and kill things. Not that the shotgun is bad by any means. It just, it's got a very short ideal range, it seems. I wonder if they'll teach me how to do that. Oh boy. Why are you making that noise? Holy shit. That was some absurd damage I just got in there. At least my crab prints will kind of like protect me from behind. Good babies. Good.
Won't fit.
Now, would I want to be surrounded by space crabs in real life? Probably not. For the sake of this area and how useful they are in protecting me all the time in this game? Yes.
Bag's full.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give them a little pat on the head. Do you think their tops are like smooth like a beetle's? Or like hard like a lobster? Probably like a lobster, right? Because they're crabs, like crustaceaniness. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay then. All right, Magic Man. No, no. Oh fuck. Shit. Where is he? Where's There you are. Thank you for dying.
Whew, that was rough.
It wasn't that bad. It was more just the guy teleporting everywhere makes it hard to follow him. You know? Okay. But this connects both, right? Ooh, is this a staircase? What's up here? Anything good? Doesn't look like anything in particular. I mean, you know, besides the obvious goodies. Goals here. I mean, I like getting galvanized iron. Ooh, this is actually kind of a nice location for sniping and those kind of things. We could swap to the Widowmaker and probably have a good time here. Yeah, I had a feeling that get your attention. I will happily take that. But wait, it talks? Who said that? You? Okay, you will die here. Very well. The hard part is that I want its, I want anything it just dropped. It's over this direction, right? Yeah, there it is. But yeah, I had a couple different ideas for tonight's stream, actually, before I settled into playing this. I thought about doing a programming stream. No, it won't. Good misses. Wait, I've been killing these angry things. Fuck you.
Not good.
So wait, those big ones that are like elite enemies, they haven't dropped any Luminite crystals. What the heck? Where's the Luminite, homie? But yeah, so I thought about doing a programming stream, because so I have a manga reader, okay, and I love it. I use it and I'm very happy and content with it for the most part. But it is really slow when it comes to like searching things. There you go, finally give me your Luminite crystal. But it's a little bit slow when it comes to like loading websites and those kind of things. And it's definitely primarily based on like RSS readers and those kind of things. It's actually like really well put together. It's called Hakuneko if you've ever looked at the client yourself. And they basically have like a framework to, you know, extend it and add adapters and those kind of things for different websites and what have you. What's going on over there? Which is really cool. He's stuck in there. Like a shot put.
That's it. For now.
Why? Okay, why can't I? My anomaly in Christ. What is wrong with you? Get up there, silly. Alright, so everything's still going to converge in one place. I think I'll go to the right instead though, because I've already seen most of that area that connects to it. So if we go this way, we should see more of what we have and explore more of the map. But yeah, so something like that. And then the other one was, I was kind of wondering how difficult it is to write a torrent client. I don't really know why. It was just kind of a random thought that came to mind. But kind of wondering how difficult it is, because the torrent client that I use when I need to download such things doesn't support RSS readers. Like there are some extensions to it.
Let's do this.
And that kind of thing that people use. But it doesn't natively support it per se. And that got me kind of wondering if like there's an easy way to write your own. Because I know what RSS feeds I would listen to, and I know how I would filter them, and I could, you know, kind of make my my list of stuff that I need, and then have it go through when there are updates from RSS and that kind of thing. And it'd be kind of fun to do as a little project. I feel something kind of interesting. Make a lightweight torrent client for downloading data off of, you know, arbitrary URLs, but also RSS and applying filters or those kinds of things. And yeah, and just kind of had me wondering how tricky that would be, or how easy it would be, or what. And it seems like it might be kind of fun to do. Part of that maybe, damn, is also because I know that this is the dinosaur in me speaking. I know that most people use web apps for everything nowadays, right? And like even when you have a desktop app, like say for example Discord, for example, Discord is actually just a reskinned fucking Electron browser. That's it. That's... Oh, fuck you. So like really it's just like people bundling an entire browser, a lightweight browser, but an entire browser to ship their shitty JS code onto you. Interesting. So does this loop around and then we jump across maybe? Or should I explore this way first? I like the music. It got a little bit more gentle. Someone watched the Avatar movie. Now, if only it wasn't AI upscaled right now. It'd probably look a lot nicer. Oh, a chest. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for an armor piece or something, given how nice of a location it is. But, you know, it's all good. But yeah, it'd be kind of fun. Anyway, back to my point. So, I like desktop applications. I think they're fun to make. And Swing does a pretty decent job of making it fairly easy to do. That's a statue, right? Okay. I think this goes up and around. Or does it go down and around? Hold up. Is there something through here? Or is this open from the other side, maybe? Locked, I guess. But those kind of things are kind of fun. And, oh boy, I'm not... Okay, good, I'm not stuck. And I actually made a Swing application somewhat recently for the purpose of organizing files and those things. Here, I'll show it to you. Just let me load it up with something not insane, I guess. Yeah. So, where's my window capture? Window capture, file sorter. Here we go. And then shrink it. Blink. So this is my little application that I made where you can click on files, like, you know, the image files over here in the top sources section, and then you can choose a folder to stick stuff in, and then you press the move button or just the enter key, and then it moves it along. And I made it because Windows kind of sucks for this sort of thing, honestly. Like you can cut and paste and, like, you know, drag and select a bunch of files and then cut them over to a thing, but it takes so long jumping back and forth between files that it's not really good if you have a massive fuck ton of files to go through. And I do. Basically, I really have an awful lot of files, specifically pictures, and specifically the folder that I'm thinking about that I need to, like, arrange beyond the 4 subfolders that it's in is 36 gigs and 37,240 files in it, and I want to rearrange them, and I didn't want to lose my mind over it. So this past weekend, actually, I went ahead and I wrote that program, and it was a really fun experience. And it'd been a while since I messed with Swing, so I also cataloged the experience while I did it, and I included it on. I made a little blog post, just a little blog post. Shouldn't have reloaded right away. And it's actually on the Pete Eater website, which I haven't really showed very much yet because it's not done yet. But it's almost there. I haven't assigned the custom domain yet because I haven't finished it. But if you want to see it, you can go to peteseater.neocities.org, and you'll see a very simple website with some links and those types of things. But if you go to the blag section, which isn't directly linked yet, actually, but if you want to read my fun little journey of making the Swing thing and my thoughts as I went through it, and etc., and maybe some code or what have you, from start to finish, I chronicled the experience on there. So feel free to look if you would like, if you're interested in that kind of thing and wondering what it takes to make a desktop application like that. But it was all Java, not JavaScript, Java, and it was a lot of fun to do. Okay, that drops on there, but before I do that, is there anything to grab up here? Yes, there is. Alright, this game is now a platformer, apparently. Not a hard platformer, but half expect this thing to move. Hope it doesn't. Does this lead somewhere? It looks like it does, actually. The thing is this is getting me further away from that drop point that I want to check out too, though. feel like I'm gonna run into some enemies up here or something. Yes. There's still more. Oh, yeah, I can hear you. You all really just come down out of nowhere, huh? Suppose they floated down from the top there, but still. Okay. What do I get for my trouble? Is my question. Anything? Or just the satisfaction that I did it? Alright, there's more path here. And we get a music cue, apparently. Which is also fine, I guess. I'll keep following this. There is that drop area down there, and apparently I missed like a chest or something, it looks like. Right there. Yeah, because it's further below. So, I'll have to circle back there. Got another drop there, it looks like. Is that the drop point that I was looking at before? Alright, well, looks like we're jumping here. Yeah, is that one? Yeah. So this was the drop point over there. It doesn't really look like there's anything there in particular for you to get. That's a little bit suspicious. Big tree. Is that the big tree where I started? Or are there more than one big trees? Oh, this is a return path, looks like. Okay. Wasn't so bad. Another death fall though. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, so because I like the design of Hakuneko and the way it constructs like the interface for like basically website adapters for different varieties and flavors of the RSS, and I feel like that would work well for other things. Hello, friendly giant statue. The Talisman of the Sun. Increase fire damage by 20% and burning damage by 50%. That's nice. And then this just connects all the way down. Back here, right? Looks like it. I am going to go back that other path for at least a little bit though. Fair warning. Just because I want to explore that, you know, the down part of the map. Right, I think besides beyond the area where I haven't explored yet, which which I guess is over there. I think everything's dead, so I believe I can kind of, you know, kind of explore at my leisure here. Well, I guess maybe there'll be enemies down here, but let's see. Okay, so that's not that. It was... Oh, is it behind this door? Huh. I don't suppose you magically open now that I have the Talisman of the Sun, do you? No. Okay. Maybe there's something that connects it, though, to the thing to my right. Okay, dude, you need to climb things. And not moan like that, preferably. But yeah, making desktop applications is fun. Because there's lots of different ways to do things, and also, like, especially with Swing, you come across a variety of patterns to use. No, you can't push through it, but you can maybe go through right here. Yep. This feels like it's gonna connect, maybe behind that door. Yep. Cool. What's my prize? Ordinary armor effectiveness and forge line. You know, it has been a little while. Cracked ammo reserve +4. Do I have an ordinary ammo reserved? Ammo reserve. Ordinary range damage +3%. That's shield effectiveness. Weapon swap. 5.4% weapon swap. See, that's kind of nice. So I don't. So that's ammo reserve. Which I don't really know if it's actually helping me very much, honestly. Like, these are all such, like, small things. That's 8, which is actually pretty nice. Stamina recovery delay. Maybe I'll think about that ordinary one or something like that, but we'll see. Alright, so that explores that, so now I can head back and boldly go where I have yet to go. Wait, am I going... I am indeed going the wrong way. I think. This is the way back, right? Yes. Okay, good. Sorry, it's kind of easy to get turned around when you're kind of going up and down, etc. Like, having a lot of verticality can destroy the horizontality, I guess. It's funny, in like video game stuff, like you hear people talk about like the verticality of a game, of like Mirror's Edge, for example, or Breath of the Wild, or Assassin's Creed, all those types, right? But you don't ever really hear about horizontality, I guess. I mean, you hear like people saying like open world and wide and that kind of thing, but all right. So there's a bit of a clearing down there, which looks like it connects between both bits. Oh, there's a ladder. Well, fancy that. Is there a way to like quickly slide down besides just falling? Oh look, it itches its nose. Or eyelid, I guess. Now, the thing that I don't understand yet is why are there like crazy like pan people who are hanging out with the root? Like, are they infested by them? Or is something else going on? Like, are people turning away from the queen because they realize that her immortality is false? So there's summoner guy right there. Is that something different? Oh, hello. Oh good, Senpai noticed me. Where'd he go?
Oh, damn, is it over?
Good. Thank you. And that was the other path. All right, cool. It's opened and up on the map now, so I'll call it good. And move on.
Looks like I'm full up.
But yeah, Hakunako's like, you know, just design patterns and those things. It feels like there's something worth replicating there for torrent client watching and that kind of thing. So, because it'd be kind of nice, basically. Oh, are you shitting me? What is this? So the deers, huh? You're not endearing me to you. Terrible pun, I know. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Mom.
Did not roll fast enough there. Haha, I'm on fire. Where are you going? Besides... Oh, okay. That's a interesting ability you got there. So it's not the tree bit, it's like there's a dude inside of it. Yeah, that's right, lads. Grab him up. Yeah, I see. Makes me think of the new guy. You take down the toughest guy in the yard and go, who's the biatch now? Okay. Do I trust this? It looks like you could make the jump, but the start of the level makes me think I'll be smart and go the long way around instead. Suppose we ought to clean the map. Clear it. Speaking of clearing maps, I'm getting the hankering for more Etrian Odyssey again. So I think I mentioned her before. I think at least when I streamed Etrian Odyssey a couple times. But Dark Stalia Dives, I think is her YouTube channel name. Yeah, Dark Stalia Dives. It's let me link it to, because she's a really I like her. I like her stuff and I like her style. She's been doing a playthrough of Etrian Odyssey and has beaten the game, the first Etrian Odyssey. She's beaten the game, much as I have, but I didn't realize that there was a 6th stratum. And so she's exploring that and I'm kind of experiencing it through her. And I'm kind of happy that I'm not the one doing it, because the 6th stratum is just all kinds of nonsense. Like pitfalls that just keep sending you back to the same place over and over again, and there's so many of them. It's just like absurd. On top of that, there's enemies that can petrify you, and you know, the toughest enemies in the game, essentially, whether they're using status effects or other things. Did I just see a glimmer of purple? What am I looking at right there? There's something right there. It looks like this would be the path to it. Well, to the right is what? Another path to something. Okay, well that is definitely suspicious, but I'm more intrigued by this path. So I'm gonna go this way first. Though I do kind of wonder if there's a checkpoint up and to the right that I'm missing by doing this. So I'm just gonna... Oh, it's a trait point. I guess I should have pieced that one together, huh? Blue is trait point normally. Can I... Oh boy, okay. So it looks like you have to come at it from the other side. So maybe you go at it from the other side and then this is just a way to get back. Which I'd be okay with, I suppose. Oh, there's a checkpoint. And a boss wall. Well, I appreciate the fact that they give you a checkpoint before a boss wall. It'd be kind of shitty to have to keep walking back here from the other way around. Hello, trait point. I haven't spent any traits in a while. I mean, I could just keep going with AoE size because I really don't feel like I have anything interesting. Like, both of these are fine. Like, maybe mod power generation could be good, but I don't know, man. I guess just AoE. Guess. But there's nothing particularly amazing about it, you know? Any noodles. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about Etrian Odyssey. I've been thinking about playing some more recently, because I did start the second game, but it is a lot, there's a lot more to it than the first game. Like, there's a lot more classes, and like the TP, like the cost of the magic spells and everything is really, really big. So, it's a bunch of stuff here. What am I looking at? Ew. I don't suppose it wants to talk. Yep. Kind of curious how much damage I can do to it from here before I get like fucked by all the enemies coming my way. Ooh, I like the music. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna lie, I find it moderately amusing. Ow. Wait, let's not be stupid here. Oh, so there's something just... Oh, yeah, you. Hold up. Just survive a little bit longer. There we go. Ooh. No. Hold up. Get down where they can't quite get you. Wait a minute. There we go. We've won this. The crabs are going to win it for me, right? Crabs? Crabs, do you... There we go. Oh, so many angry... Wait, what do you mean drain defiler? No! What do you mean drain defiler? Why was there two bosses? Oh, not bad for a first shot, though. Oh, that was funny. Oh, man. So, let me just... Why was there a second boss? I'll go ahead and take him on again. Although actually I should have. Good. Very good. Miss every shot. That is the optimal way to play the game. No, no. None of that, sir. Fine, I'll give you attention, alright? Jeez. Oh boy, something big is coming. Yeah. Big and angry. Oh boy. Big, angry, and has lots of range. Shit, that's... No, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, actually, you know, thanks. Oh boy. Very cool. Okay, listen, man. You can do your thing, all right? That's fine. I don't mind. Boy. Yeah, I know you're mad. Be quiet for a minute and just die. Did I just kill that with a shotgun hit from over here? Is that what just happened? Okay, I think he just summoned everything of anger. The Defiler. I mean, that's cool. Oh boy, that's not the weapon I thought I had. I assume I just need to take out all the remaining angry things, right? Wait, are you the Defiler? Oh, you are. Oh, what the fuck are you doing, man? Holy, you son of a bitch. Well, that was like all my health at once. Okay, maybe like 2 halves, but still. Defiler that spawns after. Okay, just letting my friend know what a boss I'm fighting in case he hasn't fought it yet. Granted, he won't be able to join me for at least a half hour, but still. Alright, let me think here. I'm thinking maybe instead of the reserve, where's that weak point one? Yeah, I guess bulwark. The Guardian's Ring could actually maybe be good. But I want, actually, I mean, low yield recovery ring could be good for this too. But where is... Huh? Wait, did I already go past that? Where's the one that increases my damage, my weak spot damage after killing something? Because that would be really good because the like that thing is all weak spot damage. So we could kill the main lad faster. I don't already have it equipped, right? Wait, it wasn't an amulet, was it? Oh, it is an amulet. Increase your spot time by 50%, like that. Okay, yeah, core amulet booster. So I'll try that. Okay, so there's one dead, which gives me a 50% boost. Oh, the big guy's here. And his friend. There we go. He's dead. Okay. Well, there's two of them. Come on, you. Okay, now is not the time. Let me just light the entire tree on fire. Oh, there's two of them. No wonder they're being such douches. Oh, I'm out. All right, let's go fix that, because that is not good. I think what I would like to do is remove these guys first. And then kill the Root Nexus, like that. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that guy. That's all kinds of annoyance. How am I getting like no hits against him? Okay. Oh boy. Tell you what, how would I let my crabs kill you? Oh, I'm out again. No, 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 no. You fuck. He was so close to being dead and I was out of ammo. Okay. I do think that saving this lad until I'd reduced some of the enemies was indeed a good idea. Wait, crabs, why are you returning to me? What are you doing? Okay, thank you, crab friends. Okay, we have... Okay. Cool, I lit myself on fire, because, you know, there's nothing else left to burn. I'm kind of low on ranged ammo too. Okay, you're dead. Which means my weak point damage should be higher. If I can hit your weak point. Ow. I really don't have the health or the ammo for this right now. Thank you for dying. That's fine. You do that. I'm just gonna do this real quick if you don't mind. Oh boy. Thank God for shields. Reload, please. Alright, lads. What's up, homie? You don't look like you're happy. Alright, pop out that defiler. Okay. God, could you stop that? Like... Fuck you and your spatial teleport bullshit. Okay, I'm low on health again. No, that's... Yes, that. That is what I want. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Oh, fuck. No. No, you fucking wall. But we'll get this. We're close every time. I would really like to not deal with that. Thanks. Hold on. Just reload on the go, please. Let go of me. Really? You can interrupt my like force cinematic move. Take things I don't appreciate for 500, Adam. Ow, where did you come from? Oh, hi. Yeah. Okay. Back to work, please. Thank you. Oh, really? You just put 2 of those right into my neck, huh? So kind of you. Oh, fuck. Yeah, being right next to him is not where I want to be. It is very tempting to get the root protection one. Oh, I'm completely out of ammo. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Wait, it's dead, right? Wait. The Root Nexus is back? Hold up. Eat shit. Okay. He's dead. But that archer's still around, right? Where are you? It's not over till it's over. New mutator. Reinvigorate. You're alive? How are you alive? Reinvigorate. Reduce the stamina cost of all charged melee attacks by 25%. Melee charge attacks gain 15% additional damage and 10% crit chance. Cool. Hi. How does it feel not to be a hentai protagonist?
Am I? Is this real? Or has insensate madness claimed me? Paxeltech. I have not tasted air unmixed with the foul humors of the tangle in an age's age, nor dared I dream that I ever might again, much less feel the soft touch of good soil beneath my hooves, or the kiss of the wind on my free fur. Faithless have I been, and yet Paxeltech came, with war in its right hand, and temperance in its left. The Paxeltech came, and I am saved. Two-handed warrior. It has my allegiance, whatever may come. Paxeltech have a gift for death, this much is true, but they are not all destroyers. Perhaps if it fights with us, perhaps the root may yet be crushed under the wheel of time. Take this, though it be a relic of Welamer, stewards of death. Wield it in defense of life.
Cool, new trait. Thanks, or what we do now?
I think I shall linger here a while yet. Many are those who fell on these blood-soaked steps. No, some are now naught but bones. They each deserve the funerary rites of royalty. These I shall endeavor to complete with whatever time is left to me. If its road should ever wind this way again, grace me with a visit. There are yet tales of Yaesha, I might tell it, if it cares to hear them shared.
Sure, your voice is pleasant to listen to. Though I will say the background noise is a bit obnoxious.
It has been ages since I felt so very much alive. Let us first be properly introduced. Once I was called Lich, foremost of the Laymere. High priest of the dead. How I gloried in that title. Would that I had known the irony. For many epochs, the Highborn did not fear the flow of time, for the fruit of the Thane tree kept it at bay. But there are other ways to die. Misadventure. The Eternal Empress dreamed of defeating this final terminus. If life could be taken, could it not be given back? The flesh was preserved against that question's answer. This was the province of the Laymere. A funerary priest of the deathless, the Highborn. One who wraps the powerful in glory, and a Muslim who seals the secrets of the Eternal Empress with sweet seed oil and with night sap. We guarded the flesh of the great and sought their resurrection. Among these trusted sacred pan, I was the utmost. I relish the favor of her permanence. More fool I. But let us start at the beginning. Much would I have it know. And to know all, it must know what is first. Would it hear the history of the pan?
Yeah, sure.
In the time before time, the pan lived in the place that was. It is said that there came a great plague that ravaged the land so that the fields were seeded only with the bones of the dead and yielded only the cries of the bereft. With his flock drowning in woe, the leader of the pan held forth a great decree. 100 ships were built to hold 10,000 souls, with their god of many faces cutting the waves before them. The pan that were ventured across the Vilkmarza, the dark sea, through the long night. The Vaughns prayed, and the Red Widows wept. For no one knew if the Dark Sea had a far shore. 100 days lit the 100 ships, and 100 knights drew their swaddling across them too. But on the 101st day, as the Red Widow in the foremost ship bowed her horns to the god of many faces, a bird lit between them, singing, "Glory to the Pan, for they have reached the King Mother." Yaesha rose like the dawn before them, unseen, untamed, and free.
I want to know who the Red Widow
In
was.
those days, there was no empress. There were no queens. Colket the Wise passed on the Dark Sea and left no heir. It was only agreed that the clergy should step in where Colket had stood. The Vaughns spoke for the many-faced one, and the Red Widows spoke for the sun, stone, sky, and stream. It had been ever thus. Now, they linked hands to cradle the destiny of the Pan. The king who was, him known to the Pan as Colket the War-Handed. Later, Colket the Woebegone. And at last, as Colket the Wise. Quick of blade was he in his youth, a fearsome general who watered the tree of progress with the lifeblood of many enemies. But the exploits of youth brought Colket no peace in age. They say he took the plague as fate's judgment against his warlike eye. Fate offered a choice: flee the land of his fathers, or end his line as the king of death. Colket hesitated no more in pilgrimage than he had in war. He raised up ships as once he had raised regiments. He sailed from the place that was with a heart full of hope. He was never to see Yaesha's shores. He passed in peace before the crossing's end, greeting death with grace. The god of many faces had been with the Pan since the place that was. Longer. None speak of a time before its guardianship. It was a god as real as the soil beneath us. A god one could visit, a god one could touch. Its ways were not known, but all agreed it loved us and ever would. Nor would I have it here of this, for this tendril twines with its own. But patience two-handed one, each thing in time. For 80 days, the Vaughns fell prostrate upon Yaesha's unfamiliar shore. They prayed for a sign that our searching was over, and that this forest should be ours. On the 80th day, two forms emerged from the depths of the jungle. First came a doe with coat of red. Where it walked, the soil gave forth flowers and sweet berries, and they took it as a sign of grace. But behind the doe came another, a wolf with fur as lightless as the obsidian waves the Pan had so lately crossed. Surely, this great beast was a portent of death. Yet, desperate were these threadbare priests of old, and of these visions to their charges, these Vaughns spoke only one.
What do you mean they hid the wolf?
And why not? The doe fills all who glimpse it with a spirit of hope and a sense of growth. It leaps among the shrub and bramble even now, even with Yaesha sundered by the root. There are those who think it more than a spirit, a god in waiting. These call themselves the children of the Red Doe. Those who glimpse the doe often glimpse the wolf, for the latter seems compelled to pursue the former. To hear those early Vaughns tell it would be to hear of many different wolves in pursuit, and only one doe. A simple deception, but a far-reaching one. Modern Pan know the truth. What must it be to spend an eternity chasing that which one might catch but may not kill? For the wolf and the doe have often met, antler and tooth, hoof and claw. The doe may spill the wolf's blood, and the wolf may taste the doe's flesh, but never the other's life to take. Yaesha itself forbids it. They say the chase has driven the wolf quite mad. With the assurance of the Vaughns, the Pan took to Yaesha and she to us. And for a time, there was stillness. Men were born who had never known the land that was, nor the endless sea at their backs. One such was called Genus. She was but 15 springs when she felt the calling of the Red Widows, and not 3 more when she felt the touch of sickness. As Genus approached the door of death, she sought her sisters.
Shh, story time.
No lamer yet, and it was the Red Widows who ushered the Pan into the soil. But Genus's malady was known to the Widow Mother, to her, to the Elder Pan. It seemed the plague had found them again, even on this distant shore. Genus was shunned, cast out into the jungle, and her name was forbidden from Pan lips. None among them could have foreseen what would come next.
I'm getting the lore dump from the guy just saved from being a hentai protagonist with the root. So he's telling me all the fun historical facts about Yaesha and etc. So he's got more to speak. So I'm gonna keep listening to him and whatnot.
Plague-ridden and scorned, the Red Widow Genus had been cast into the jungle to be forgotten. But fate had other plans. After many days in the jungle, Genus emerged. The Pan were humbled, for all signs of plague had been lifted from the young Genus, replaced by a regal gait none could deny. Fascinated, all assembled to hear her tale. And quite a tale it was. Genus spoke of a vision that had come upon her as she lay in the moss, gasping out her last. In her vision, the plagues had returned. Pan, young and old, wailed and keened and spat their last blood on Yaesha's pristine sand. But then, when all seemed lost, a great tree rose out of the jungle, strange and wonderful, and heavy with luminous fruit. This tree, the Thane, she named it, gave all who ate of it a life unending. The Pan embraced it, and their glory stretched on for 1,000 epochs. Genus rose to power on this. A spire built of words, by spreading her message of doom and salvation. The Red Widows were easy converts, inclined to believe their sister, and eager to spread her vision to all the Pan. In time, they held more sway than even the Vaughn's. It was a great shift. It would not be the last. Among the Red Widow's genus was quickly elevated to Widow Mother. The crops flourished, and the villages spread. The jungle receded from the shore. It is difficult to say. Genus has had charge of her own legend for an age of ages. Suffice to say, there is enough truth to her vision for me to know her personally, though I was born some 30 mothers hence, and yet, in knowing her, I find its question impossible to answer. But we get ahead of ourselves, two-handed one. Many seasons passed, and Genus grew stooped and lined as all Pan before her had. In her 77th winter, Genus had another vision. The Thane called to her, and she told her people it was time to seek it out. For the calamity was imminent. 500 Pan were assembled to undertake the expedition. Genus herself, a contingent of Red Widows, a party from each of the villages. Many imagined they would never see their queen again. Those that lived long enough came to know the taste of those words. When Genus, now as young and beautiful as the day she first beat death, emerged from the jungle once more, with 49 immortals at her back, she had been reborn a second time, as an Empress Eternal. For years they searched the forest, battling hunger, storms, and beasts red of tooth and claw. 20 winters passed. Many succumbed to death, or to doubt, by the 21st spring. Only 5 Red Widows and 44 common Pan stood at Genus's side. It was they whom she led into the clearing. It was they who beheld the Thane. It was they who tasted the fruit and felt time's weight fall from their shoulders. No plague has touched the Pan since, but calamity wears faces nearly as numerous as our god of old. Unless I am much mistaken, the Empress lives yet, for no funerary smoke has filled the sky above her ziggurat. If the Pan vanish from Yaesha's soil, I imagine she will be the last to depart. With death thus leashed, the eternal Genus and her immortals brought forth an empire heretofore unknown. Great ziggurats were hewn from the living rock, and at their feet grew great cities lit by arcane magics. Genus's prophecies all came about, save one. If only the Pan of that epoch had wondered as it does, two-handed one, what of the great calamity? But none worried, save a few Vaughn's. The old ways were dying, and the Empress was not. No achievement seemed beyond the reach of the Pan. It was then that the wolf came. But the story of Yaesha is the story of who tastes the fruit of the Thane tree. 49 immortals begat many more. A deathless aristocracy. They traded favor with the Empress, traded years of life itself like fishmongers at market. They called it the Ravager, the very obsidian beast the Vaughn's of old had glimpsed and hidden. It sprang from the jungle as sudden as a squall. It made no more than mutton of the bravest warrior. Fear fell like night across the empire. death roamed Yaesha. Ravenous death none could tame. There were those who would have seen the beast slain, but the Ravager was never much glimpsed that the red doe should not follow. And vice versa. The green things of the jungle sprang from the red doe's feet. But on what do green things grow, if not the flesh of departed life? Who knew what would become of the doe if the Ravager were felled? Who knew what would become of the jungle? Who knew what would become of the Thane tree? It was the twice humbled Vaughns who kept the Empire from vanishing down the Ravager's throat. For the Vaughns had pondered the beast since it first appeared to them on Yaesha's shores. It was they who had learned to listen to Aethir's song. They who learned to appease the Ravager with tribute, with dance, and with music. Balance returned, and the wheel of time rolled on. The song of all living things. It permeates our forest. It whispers in the leaves, thrums in the soil, shines in the sun, babbles in the stream. The Vaughns devote themselves to the song's mystery. They play it to tap its power, as other Pan might use the energy of a crystal, or the heat of a flame. Those attuned in prayer hear it strongest. But all may catch its strain from time to time, even a Paxeltech. Who is to say? For that was hardly the last calamity to befall the Pan at Yaesha. With the Ravager appeased, the Empress dreamed of rule eternal. She should likely have had her wish. But for one thing, the Thane tree, that of the fruit of immortality, began to die. For many lifetimes her permanence hid this knowledge from all who served her, slave and immortal alike. And why not? She had amassed a great store of fruit, and surely something could be done to save the tree. Why crack the very bedrock of her society? But the tree's decline could not be arrested. Fruit was rationed. Noble lineages withered. We lay there, once prepared for the final death of death. Only those immortals who had fallen in battle or by misadventure. Now, we found ourselves winding wizened nobles in sap and muslin by the hundreds. Perhaps what came next was inevitable. Rebellion, insurrection, revolt. This was the fire that was to sweep through Yaesha's jungle. For a life of lifetimes, the Eternal Empress had hidden the decline of the Thane tree. But like the Vaughns of old, had underestimated the power of one young, plague-addled Red Widow. Genus herself failed to foresee the power of one called Navun. Navun was one of her Eternity's own guards. How she learned of the rot at the roots of the Thane tree, I cannot say. I know only that she had no taste for the Empress's deceptions. Navun fled the ziggurat and spread the news far and wide. Her words found home in the ears of the gull. Yaesha's slave caste. No slaves could hope to challenge the power of an immortal aristocracy. But what about a nobility in disarray? One where the great and powerful would soon fight for scraps of fruit like bare-ribbed dogs. They rose, first singly, then in a tidal wave. The Empress found herself at war. Perhaps she might have won, if not for the Destroyer. Ever was Gina served by the Red Widows. She was still Widow Mother, Is still, if such a thing has any meaning now. Some among the widow's ranks forswore tenderness, and became instead her permanence's highest guard. Genus herself had been the lowest widow in her order, and she had turned Pan society inside out. How fitting, then, that the last and least of her own widow guard should become her greatest adversary. It bridled when I called it God Murderer. Surprised I am that it should know so little of the deep track its kind have trekked across our soil. Let us walk those prints now, that it should be enlightened. It has heard of Yaesha and civil war, of slave with blade of hoe to neck of noble, and noble with point of sword to belly of slave. Into that tempest walked one of its kind, Paxotech. I cannot say why, though perhaps it might someday tell me from whence. Well, whatever its motive. Hither came the destroyer, even as the Pan turned their ravenous gaze toward the fruit of immortality. Our god of many faces remained satisfied with the scant worship of the vaunts and the commoners. It was an ever-present comfort. A guardian we scarcely thought of. The destroyer, Paxotech, oh yes, its kind, drove its blade into the pure heart of our guardian. We knew not that it was the god of many faces who kept the root from this world. But in death, many faces' absence was soon felt. In her world already torn by war, where caste let blood of caste, there came reports of some new woe. Travelers spoke of twisted horrors on the road, but we who relished in the weight of this wall only scoffed. Who knew that the very air could rip, that the world itself could tear and spill like a wine-skin under hoof? Oh, how we fought, priest and prince and pauper, side by side, our world's lifeblood drizzling through our fingers as we clutched at the hanging tatters of Yaesha's slit throat. Most perished, and I became enmeshed. I thought our tale told, our race run, and yet, among the Pan there is a saying. Why just ask the Rin? I gave the impression, perhaps, that Yaesha was uninhabited at the arrival of the Pan, save for the doe, the wolf, the birds, and the beasts. This is not so. The Rin slink Yaesha's canopy on leathery wings. Perhaps they once thought to defend their forest. But Lash and Lure put that to rest. Lash in that no Rin could hope to withstand the onslaught of energy we Pan have learned to draw from Yaesha's native crystal. The Flying Ones have no talent for crystal craft. Lure in that, under normal circumstances, Rin eggs reach maturity only with great difficulty. I know not who first discovered the potential for symbiosis between our species. Only that it is a whimsical god indeed who sends the most precious resource one kind could hope to acquire out the hind end of the other.
Eat bird poop.
As sure as there is iron in the soil of Yaesha, there is irony. It was a pad-footed Paxeltech who slew our guardian and brought the root. Would it be so strange to see a Paxeltech drive them from our shores? Perhaps. Perhaps as with Genus and the Voon. The strangeness is the point. It has done me a service unpayable. No reward can suffice. But perhaps, if it cannot be rewarded, it can be equipped. Colket brought war, then wisdom. Its forebears brought the root, but its wisdom stayed the flames, that I might live beyond the hated knot. Take this now, as a token of my gratitude.
Lamer sensor.
The Pan must put their faith in action and belief, not weapons and walls. I forever owe it thanks, as shall the many souls scattered on these steps. To them I must tend. Be well, two-handed warrior. Be strange fate's agent.
Wow, that was a lot of talking. That was like at least 20 minutes or more of just straight dialogue from that dude. No wonder they give you an item if you actually manage to like sit through it all. What did he just give me? Increase mod duration by 50%, increase mod cost by 15. Okay. Mod duration though. So the fires would burn longer and whatnot. Good to know. Alright. Hi Ty!
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. I'm updating.
Yeah, you enjoying if you don't have enough disk space to hold the entire game that you have to uninstall and reinstall? Have you ran into that?
No, so actually it's kind of like a purge of a bunch of games that I wasn't really playing, specifically for that reason. But it did lock up on me the first time I tried to update it. It would be like reclaiming disk space, get the 39%, and then stop all
good.
activity.
You ran into the other kind of weird ass error.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Steam discussion boards are full of like people complaining about that, or the one that I'm hit with, which is the fact that like it says it's like a 5 gigabyte update, right? And I have like 14 or 15 gigs free on my hard drive, so it should technically, be enough for it, but it's not, because it it does a bunch of bullshit and like
it has to reclaim 67.7 gigs before it can start the install. So if you don't have that, it won't do the 6.5 gig update.
Yeah, it's stupid. So every time they release a patch, which they did twice today, I have to uninstall the game and reinstall it because
which is fucking stupid. Did you see what the latest patch note was?
No, I didn't read it.
So it's one thing, progression blocker, fixed an issue with players losing their dragon heart and flashlight.
What? How the fuck do you lose your dragon heart? What? Wow. All right. Well, that sure is a thing. Can you like sell it or something? Man, and that's a 500 megabyte update. Apparently, that seems like a lot for such a small note. I've heard that like I think this is Unreal Engine. I've heard that the Unreal Engine is not like very good for patching, which is like why Call of Duty's patches are also fucking massive. So still, it's really irritating though, because it's like if so many games can do it the right way, right? Like, you don't have to do everything in your mother.
Alright, let's have a look.
Then like why can't they? Okay, I can't get anything new here.
Yeah.
Also, I still forgot to watch it. I saw a discussion-y thingy the other day that that had to do with the way the damage scaling works. and whatnot. In that apparently, if you just have like straight like level 1 everything, it is easier for you to kill the enemies than it is if you have upgraded weapons.
Really?
Because of the way the weapon scale, because like of the way the enemy scaling works and whatnot.
So the enemies scale based on your equipment?
What?
Yeah, they don't scale on your amulets and rings, I think, but they scale on your equipment. So like, if you have like a plus 10 or more weapon across the board for everything, then your enemies are going to be harder than if you have like a plus 10 weapon and then like a level 1 weapon.
That's so weird.
It is very bizarre. Also, I don't know what Cass is saying, but I also really don't care.
So now that you found her,
That's kind of an arbitrary way to scale.
just
Yeah, it's odd. There's a post in the Steam discussions, and he had a video to like prove it out and everything. I haven't looked at it yet, but it seemed interesting. So,
Speaking of Steam discussion boards, now, have you seen the Overwatch 2 reviews?
I saw one review that said the porn makers work harder than the devs, or something like that.
Oh yeah, okay. So
That's all I've seen so far.
I don't know what happened.
Traveler.
Like I know that people are like were pretty displeased with them not following up on like the PvE stuff.
Yeah.
However, I've been following it throughout the day,
Till next time.
and this guy's was like, at the start of the day, it had 10,000 reviews, and it went from mixed to overwhelmingly negative.
Oh shit.
It is now at 57,000 overly negative reviews.
Holy shit, what's wrong with it? I mean, besides, like, I assume, and this could be, wrong, but this is my assumption would be that it's just Overwatch 1 with something slightly different. Like,
It's so from my understanding is it basically is Overwatch but it went free to play and added microtransactions. From what I heard, there was a big promise about like PvE stuff.
yeah,
and,
I
like,
remember
doing kinda
that.
co-op stuff,
Yeah.
and they're not following through and updating and adding more content in regards to that. You still have your team-based shooter aspect of it, which is, Overwatch is Overwatch, so it is
Right.
what it is on that. But yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff that's like locked behind paywalls, and it's not great.
Yeah, no kidding.
But I love some of these reviews though. Weren't so good they made a game out of it. Let's see. Bad game, good porn recommended.
Good.
Some people are just giving it a thumbs down and saying, I'm doing my part.
So it's review bombing to some extent.
Oh, absolutely.
But deserved from the sounds of it. I mean, like, if they promise one thing and they never deliver on it, then like, what do you expect?
This is a game that should not have gone free to play. Like, they should have kept the same model as Overwatch 1. You sell the base game. If you want DLC, fine. Cosmetics, you can buy them, whatever, seasonal stuff. But for them to go free to play and make a bunch of promises and not follow through was a terrible mistake. And they are absolutely getting review bombed. Like, it's bad.
Oh, so this is sorry to interrupt the Overwatch discussion. We can get back to that in a minute because I want to keep talking about it. But there's a portal in the labyrinth, isn't there, that leads to Ward 13?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you'd
'cause
like,
see
I can show you where that is.
Because I see it.
Because that is the Chicago typewriter, and just to the left of it, you see that crate that's inside of that, it's like a wooden crate inside of the shipping container.
Yeah. That one? Or wait.
Yeah, that has the, yep. Yeah, that right there. Has the Lido armor in it.
Yeah. Neat. Yeah, cool. Yeah, but Overwatch, the thing is, it seems weird to me to make a second game of that in the first place when, like, the first one like everyone has it basically, right? Or like knows about it and would get it if they just kept making it good. So like it feels like they should have just made expansion packs essentially to it rather than making a full-on second game, because I assume that they're not supporting the first ones online or planning to like deprecate and get rid of it, right?
If you owned Overwatch, it got taken over by Overwatch 2.
So it is kind of an expansion, but worse.
They basically laid this game on top of the other one and didn't really give you much in the content with it.
It's like bait and swap of like, hey, you like this game? Cool, it's gone now. here's the bootleg version.
And like, you know, the review bombing aside, there are some negative reviews on here that are pretty solid and like they have good points. Like somebody spent where is it?
You know where to find me.
Go. I somehow purchased Overwatch 1 for $40, which Blizzard then deleted and created this predatory microtransaction simulator instead.
Yeah.
The exact same game, but they removed all the stuff you paid full price for in Overwatch 1. If you played Overwatch 1 at launch, this is not only identical, it's the exact same game.
Yeah, that's just dumb. It's like it's like the argument against like, you know, digital games or digital only games and that kind of thing to some extent. The fact that,
I love the convenience of it, but you literally are just paying for a license to the game, and they have every right to revoke it at any point without provocation. And that goes for any of your online accounts that have digital content. You know, you don't own this stuff. You're buying a license to it, and they can rip that from you at any point.
Yeah, it sucks. But also, like, I feel like the fact that it overwrote the original game, like, do people lose, like, their skins and achievements and, like, all the stuff that they got in the first game? Like, or do they at least get to keep that? Because, like...
I don't know. I'll log in and take a look, because I put in a lot of time into Overwatch 1. Like, I used to play that competitively.
Because, like, that would be, like, kind of just, like, a slap in the face to anyone who was, like, an actual fan of the game, right? Of like, hey, you worked really hard to like earn these skins or like, you know, get through. Did Overwatch have? They didn't have a battle pass, but like they had achievements or like doing things that like unlock stuff, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So
because I purchased Overwatch, like I had it on every console that I could have it on. I no longer have Overwatch. I have Overwatch 2. As far as achievements, I don't know.
That's it's just scum is what that is.
Like, I've called Blizzard money grubbing horse for years, you know, and I felt that way particularly about Warcraft. You know, you're making millions, like hand over fist money with Warcraft, and yet you still have to pay for all this extra stuff. Like, wasn't the point of paying for the subscription so that you get all of this content and so you get all this support?
Oh, my friend, you should play Final Fantasy 14 instead.
Yeah. So I haven't subscribed to Warcraft in a long time because I just, you know, it was just so much of the same, and then they watered it down, but then they brought back Classic, and I was like, oh, yeah, cool, but, you know, that ship's kind of already sailed.
Well, I mean... Blizzard, which is it's Blizzard and another company. I forget which one it is. Activision. But like every time they have a scandal, they just release something new to cover it up. It feels like, right? Yeah. And the same thing. There's another company that keeps doing that too. I forget which one it is. But like
EA and Ubisoft.
Like, yeah, all the big companies that have like just like scummy corporate like bottom line like hand wringers, basically, you know, like where it's Blizzard is not the same Blizzard that existed in the 90s, basically, right?
No, not
like,
at all.
Like, it hasn't been for a long time, unfortunately.
I remember when we used to play like on BattleNet, like real VNet, and having StarCraft and Warcraft games and Diablo, like all those original games. And they turn around and put out Immortal, which nobody wanted. Nobody asked for a mobile game. No one showed interest in wanting a mobile game.
Yeah,
the only exception to that was Hearthstone, because that made sense.
I remember the was it the not Games Award, but E3, like the E3 announcement of Diablo Immortal, and people were just like like in the audience at the event when the guy like held up his phone or whatever. It's just like, yeah, just completely out of touch is how one might describe them if they were being
Well, you
polite.
don't have a phone? Like, yeah, I have a phone, but that doesn't mean I want to play games on it.
Right. I mean, I play games on my phone, but I'm not playing Diablo or anything like that. I play.
No, you're playing what, FGO?
Yeah, I play FGO on it, and I played Genshin on it when I was like home for Christmas and didn't have my PC to play Genshin on, and then I played Honkai Star Rail on it a little bit. Oh, there's something angry near me. Star Rail's pretty fun, but also like not really multiplayer in the same way Genshin was. But oh boy. But like, to me, it's more impressive that those games run those games and like look really good, especially for just being on a phone. But like, I don't spend a lot of time doing that. Like, I spend a lot of time playing FGO, but that's a very different game compared to like a third-person action thingy like those ones. So, and I wouldn't want to play something like Diablo on it, like where you're just tapping repeatedly on the screen and trying to guide a character around and all those things. Like, no, I don't.
Do I want to play games on my phone? Not in particular, but I would love more companion apps. Like Warcraft had an armory and an auction house that you could use on your mobile device. So like, I do all my gaming and collect all this loot and stuff that I wasn't going to use, but I wanted to flip it on the auction house, and I could do that from my phone, and that was awesome. Being able to do all of your like passive stuff on your phone is an excellent tool.
Does Eve have one like that? I'd assume people have made like apps for Eve to do those types of things, considering.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
But like, if you want to develop mobile stuff, like, more utility tools would be excellent.
Yeah, things that people would actually find useful, right?
Yeah,
is the key to all that. Yeah, again, it's like the game developers who are like actually in touch with their audience and doing things for them. It's like the difference is like night and day between them and like Blizzard.
Yeah, and like was it Hello Games? I think it was. No Man's Sky is a great example of being aware. You released a product, your fan base wasn't happy with it. You listened to them and rebuilt the game, and now people love it. You put in time and effort and make it a labor of love for the people who are playing it, and they succeeded so much. They turned it around completely.
Yeah, I mean, same kind of thing with Final Fantasy 14 as well. I think like there's a no-clip documentary on No Man's Sky called like The Ingoodening of No Man's Sky is the name of that video. Oh god, get me out of this. But there's also like a 3-part no-clip documentary on Final Fantasy 14 and how its launch, like, oh fuck, he bopped me. Its first launch was complete dog shit, like, because they had no idea what the hell they were doing in making a game in that style, and just like got it's a really, really good story about how like it got better, basically. All right, can you stop having the Rona, please, and attack this dude, please? Thank you.
I am excited. So I picked up Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't gotten to like actually play it, but it's installed and like ready to go.
Yeah.
I love that you have a game like this that releases, and all these AAA developers and their competitors are just like, this isn't the new standard of game. Don't expect RPGs to be like this.
It's like, yeah, because you don't want to spend the actual time and effort to make a good game. You
Like,
just want to sell a product to make.
All that says to me is, we can't do that. Don't expect that from us.
Yeah, well, there it is. Delicious garbage to get rid of root rot. Oh, hello, friend. What are you doing over there? That was a nice number that I just got. 1001. Oh, damn
That is a nice number.
But yeah, like, and that's similar. Like, whenever like an actual game comes out that doesn't need a bunch of like patches day one, you're like, oh well, that's not normal. It's like, it should be, and it used to be. Like,
Yeah.
and like, to some extent, like, there are cases of like indie developers being just as guilty of this as otherwise, but like typically it's more forgivable because it's like a one-person job or like a small team person job. For example, you know the Stream Bait game with the train, like the Choo Choo Charlie thing. So like, Note Clip did the documentary. They interviewed the guy who made it, and he did not have a game when he first made the trailer. Like, he got to the point where he could make a trailer for the explicit purpose of going viral, to then like get enough wishlist people to basically like guarantee that like, yes, he'd be able to like work on something and have something and sell something so that he didn't have to go to college, because like his parents told him that they needed to he needed to do something like have so and so many wish lists or something like that, and then they wouldn't like force him to go to college and that kind of thing. But like, the thing is like him doing that and basically like selling like vaporware of like, hey, like, here's my trailer of the Choo Choo Charlie thing and whatnot, and explicitly like going out of his way to like research and figure out how to make it go viral and such so it could do that, is different than like a corporation putting together vaporware and selling garbage and then like releasing it and being like, oh, look, there it is. And if you don't like that it's not actually like all the way done and those kind of things, then sucks for you. Which Overwatch 2 vaporware, like, they are advertising PvE for everything like that, and that's what was getting people at least somewhat excited about the game, and then they launched it without it. Kind of similar.
Bag's full.
But yeah, so just like I said, it's more easily, in my mind at least, it's more easily forgivable of like, you know, an indie doing that kind of thing than, you know, the faceless bean counters, as it were. Still don't want it done. Still want like things that should be released when they are finished and not need patches. But same thing with like Breath of the Wild, when or not Breath of the Wild, sorry, when Tears of the Kingdom came out, right? And there were the same types of articles going around in like the big air quotes video game journalism sphere of like, don't expect like every game to be like this and etc. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, well, Nintendo's quality of game is just way better than everyone else's. Like, no, I mean, yes, because they know the tricks of how to make the Switch work for them and that kind of thing, but like, still, releasing a finished product is what like every company should go for, right? That should be the goal.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind day one patches, like, oh, we missed something, whatever, small things. You shouldn't be having to rebuild the game day one. You know, like, the game shouldn't be broken.
Yeah, like
oh,
maybe it's broken. Yeah, like maybe it's broken for like some specific like device that they didn't check, and then day one patch comes out to be like, oh, sorry, we fixed it for, you know, if you had this graphics card or something like that, right? Like that.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But yeah, just like Cyberpunk broken.
For a AAA title to have that much hype and to be that broken on launch was just not excusable.
Yep. And like people still had fun because like the jank was amusing, but like
Great. Now
it shouldn't normalize that at all.
Like
Like
if I were a developer and I was putting my life into these games, if on release the enjoyment of my game was the fact that it was janky, would be kind of disheartening. Like,
Yep.
I didn't mean for this to be a meme. Like, it wasn't. This wasn't intended to be funny.
And yet, it's like the difference between like, you know, laughing with and laughing at.
Yes.
So, all right, hold on. I just found a goat man sitting very relaxedly, I guess. Hello,
guy.
hello, flute man.
But of course it has. Long
Do you remember him?
and I spoke of songs.
But I didn't really listen to his stuff before, so.
It is not the same
To be fair,
Paxul
John
Tech.
did kind of like rush through talking
Yeah.
to this guy.
It does not have them. A new friend.
As long as he doesn't talk for 20 minutes again, oh it's fine.
Oh, this isn't that one.
It speaks of the one of many. The once god and guardian of the pan. There is, or was, no being in Yaesha more powerful. Yet now it is corrupted.
Still,
It rests
stalling
now
this
within
stupid
the
patch.
thing, befouling
God.
its very leaf and limb. Travel through this temple to the far woods and on
Should
to
not
the widow's
take
court.
20 minutes to
The
download.
fane can be
Less
found
than
with
half a
us.
gig.
But beware, friend Paxultek. The Thane is a dark place.
go home, be
bedeviled
drunk.
by the rot that
Right.
now consumes our forest. Tread lightly.
Oh, wow. I was so distracted by our conversation about corporate shittiness, I didn't notice that Davkin popped in 10 minutes ago with his fun emoji. If you're still here, Davkin, hello. Hope you're having a good night.
I love the
I will
sloth
do my best
bongo.
to answer.
Right? He's got some good emotes.
Quite so.
Do I follow?
Paxultek have graced this world for generations.
He's a nice German streamer.
The elder,
Hey.
the one it calls forth.
I was not
Destroy,
following. I am
to
now
whom many
because
faces fell. The wanderer.
I see him in here all the
who
time. So
faced the ravager and lived. Alas, songs are not song of Paxultek, but I am blessed to have met many. Its kind bring this one joy and song.
oh damn, TwitchCon
I
23.
rest
Nice.
only. These
wish I
lands
could've
have
gone to
not
that.
been safe since the one of many was taken from us.
A bunch of streamers I know went
Yet
to it,
none
and, like
have
people that like I
bothered me
network with and
here as of
collab
yet.
with.
The forest dies, Paxultek. The balance has either failed or betrayed us. There is little hope now, except in song. Even now, yes. Corruption swallows all things.
One of my
and the balance
favorite
is held
streamers
in
is
check.
she's
Or
doing a
perhaps the
birthday
balance turns
subathon right now.
against the man.
She's on day 15.
Is the same.
That's a lot.
Began slowly
Yeah.
at first.
But I love it though when she's like during her downtime when she's sleeping, she just plays Hell's
Then
Kitchen.
the death of our God.
So like
Now,
I always just
even
have the stream up and like
beasts,
tab just kind of
gods,
off to
and
the side
nature
if I'm not
itself
actively watching.
succumb to
Um,
Some
But the other day I sat there for like an hour and a half just watching Gordon Ramsay yell at people. I was so happy with it.
both precedes and remains.
It's good.
If
Gordon Ramsay's a fun one to watch
lies
sometimes.
anywhere, I think it may lie with the pan. Praise be the one of many. Mortal faces lie, but the one of many is incapable, veracious beyond question. So goes the song. The god of many faces has watched over every generation of the pan, even before our people found Yaesha. Even when our songs praised the tree over the god. Yet our negligence brought a cost. And the one of many was killed by, forgive me, a most recusant Baxortek.
It was us from the last
Now,
game.
the waning of our great tree has allowed corruption to come, infecting our once mighty guardian. I fear greatly for Yaesha, friend Baxortek. But we must hold faith in the balance. Ah, the eternal empress, Genas the perennial, mistress of the Thane, favored of the... forgive me, great Genas has so many titles, I can scarce remember them all. It was she who discovered the Tree of Life, and it is she who brings peace to the Pan for generation after generation. The Thane is our life. The Empress.
Hope I didn't miss
our
it.
root. Yet the tree wanes. And
Oh, I didn't.
corruption
6 days
devours
left.
Yaesha's every corner.
Is it like a Steam sale or something?
Divine
What?
permanence has
No, it's
protected
the
us for
Humble
long
Bundle.
and long, but
Oh,
And
for
they
Resident
have
Evil.
enduring as the
Oh no, I
song
already
of
own those
this
outright
day.
for.
I
I own all of those
must
individually
possess
because I'm a
hope
whore
and
for Resident
faith
Evil.
are kin, and one cannot have one
But they have
without the other.
the Jackbox Party Pack.
Oh,
For $20, you get Fibbage, Quiplash 2, the Party Starter, Jackbox 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
May it find favor.
Oops. Sorry, homie. I didn't mean to swing at you. All right, now I'm trying to figure out why do they call me two-handed one? Okay, so he does have no. He also only has 2 limbs or 2 hands. What? Why was I being called the two-handed one by that other dude? Maybe that other dude has more than 2 arms?
Well, I think the other humans he may have come in contact with may have only had 1 arm.
Well, no, he's come in contact with Ford and
Oh, he definitely has.
our character from the last game. Those are the only 2. Yeah, I don't think Clementine ever came to Yaesha. Those are the only 2 humans that have ever come to Yaesha. Was Ford and our character from before. The Wanderer, as they're called in this game.
The Wanderer.
So, Kayla's Rest. I think. Wait a minute. Is this the one I think it is?
What the hell happened here?
Maybe not. I think we've done this one. I think I did this one with you or was it you or John's World? Where you got teleported into the boss arena without us?
Yeah, that was with me.
Yeah.
Do you own any of the Jackbox games?
I do. I don't own all of them, but I own... Where's Steam? Search results. I own the Party Pack 1, 2, and 3, as well as You Don't Know Jack 1 through 4, and then I own Fibbage XL and Drawful 2.
Do you want Party Pack 5?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say no to it if you just have a spare key or something like that and you're trying to get rid of it. would
Yeah,
take
I
it,
just
but
tried to
yeah.
claim it. I already have it, so
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
that.
I can use it for work. I do
Yeah.
for my team at least once a month or so. We try to do like, you know, a nice like happy hour thing over Zoom, and typically we run up Jackbox and like, you know.
And did you
Play
say you had
Jackbox.
3 as well?
Yes, I have 1, 2, and 3 of the party packs right now.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. I wonder, do you think the wall... Hold on, I want to do an experiment real quick. Does the fire work underwater? Yes, it does. Yeah, Roman fire, I guess. They do not like fire. Granted, they are literally trees, so I guess it makes sense, but... Wow, that is impressive that that goes that far. That was too early. Get him, my babies. Go forth. That's right. Run, bitch, run. Good grabs. Good little crab prints. Do you think... I was musing about this earlier. Do you think the space crabs... Like, do you think they feel like beetles or like crustaceans? Or do you think they're more squishy?
I'm sorry, oh. One more time?
Do you think the space crabs, do you think they, like, if you were to pet one, would it feel more like a crustacean or like a beetle? Or do you think that it would be like more squishy?
I think they're pretty rigid. They looked pretty like crustacean-y to me. And whoever's on stream, if you want a free copy of Jackbox Party Pack 3 in the announcements channel, first to claim it, there's a Steam key available for claim.
And that's in El Discordo.
In El Discordo, the Core Gaming.
Yeah, which you can get a join link for if you do exclamation point Discord, I believe. That's what I have in Nightbot. Wow, that just one-shotted me. Alrighty then. Thanks. That felt good. Getting the root to the face like that. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, I got a new trait. Rugged. Increase the health of archetype summons by 0%. Oh, okay. Doesn't do me any good. I assume that you have that trait, though.
Which one?
Rugged.
Maybe?
It increases the health of archetype summons by 0%. Or up to 100 at level 10. I would assume you would want it because you have the summoner class a lot of the time.
Yes.
I got it by listening.
Listen.
Yeah, by listening to that goat man talk for a half hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
He gave it to me along with the cool amulet. Who knew that just like wanting to get lore dumps would get you items? Items and traits, I suppose. Did when you, so I know that you played some of Yaesha with us, but you beat Yaesha by yourself, or did you beat it like with Hunter or something?
No, you, John, and I beat
Oh
it
wait,
together.
that's right. We beat the world boss, right? But you did some of it on your own, right? Beforehand.
Yeah. Yes, I did a bunch of it on my own.
Yeah.
And I also, so on my adventure mode, I currently have my character sitting at a second world boss in Yaesha.
A second world boss.
Yes, the Corruptor. Did we fight that? I don't believe we fought the Corruptor.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so I think it's a different world boss for that. Or it could just be one mean friggin' other boss.
That could have gone slightly better, but still worked. Yeah, I think for this run, so I know we murdered the doe, if I remember correctly, is what we did in your game.
Yes.
I was planning on not murdering the doe in mine. So if you you know, when your patch actually gets patched, I guess, if you want whatever we get from doing that, then obviously, you know, if I get that far, then we can do that.
Yeah.
Is that another big guy? Who is that? But I assume you're still patching, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right. Yeah, no worries. Yesterday, it took about a half hour or so to reinstall after like triggering the install. Or more than that, actually, because it was at 20% when I started streaming. I just streamed a different game and had the a window capture of this part of the Steam window that had the download on it. And played Idle Showdown, which is like a fan game for HoloLive VTuberiness that is a fighting game. It was moderately fun. I don't play a lot of fighting games. Oh, I thought I had a thing. Oh, wait. Get him, crabbies. Yeah. Suppose I could go through this way, maybe? Or not. Oh, I have a key. Somehow I don't think either of those is going to help me out with that. Can I hit you? Just because like I know that he's there and that enemies can hit us through the walls, so why can't I?
Only if they're slightly clipped.
I guess so. Lame sauce. But yeah, I played a silly game. So I know you responded earlier when I was talking about Mario Kart and kind of the idea of maybe we could do like a fun like Mario Kart tournament one night on stream and get a bunch of people together to do it or something like that.
Yeah,
I was oh boy, I was thinking about who like might be interested in that, and it occurred to me that I don't know if I know that Jess takes like she's been taking time off from streaming recently. I don't know if she's like finished that or not, but she seems to strike me as someone who would probably enjoy joining in on that if she's available for it. I don't know if she has that game or not though. Granted, not like I do, but I can get it fairly easily, so. Oh boy, he does a 3-hitter. Wait, what did he just do? dodge. Can dodge a wrench. Can dodge a root, I guess. Where is your weak spot? Head? Probably, wait, maybe that thing actually. I don't appreciate you. Oh boy. Really? Ooh boy. God, this guy is tanky as fuck. Come on, take out your thing again. Okay, that apparently is not. Oh wait, it is. Maybe. Got it. Okay, that is the case. So it's because that's not his actual body. Or I mean it is, but it's the thing he throws on the ceiling that is his actual weak spot.
That's over.
Okay. That killed most of my ammo. Sorry. The big guy distracted me from anything we were talking about. Mario Kart Just the Mess is what I remember where I just left off my thought train.
Yeah, I was trying to look back and see when the last time she like updated. It's been a little while. Last month she had a bit of a family emergency, so she's been handling that. But there's not been an update since. So.
Gotcha.
But I know that that's something that she would most likely be interested in if she's in the right place for it. I don't think Pirate and Turnip have it.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah. I didn't know if Turnip was streaming or not, because I thought I saw somewhere the other day that like I think there was some plan to stream and then he wasn't up for it or something like that or whatever. Like he was up to game but not to stream or something. So I didn't know if he also had stuff going on that was preventing him from streaming or something. But.
Yeah, Devil wanted to play GTA last Wednesday, but I never heard back from him. And yeah, Justin had his stuff was all taken apart, so
like his computer.
Stream. Well, his he has GTA on the PlayStation, so his PlayStation and his capture card were detached. So.
I see. Okay.
And he's doing a yard sale this week, so he's doing that stuff for now.
Gotcha.
But there should be something from us coming up the pipeline with like this week. So.
All right. Cool. Because it was just a fun thought of like fun multiplayer thing to do. Maybe on like Friday nights are my preferences because I'm a lame human being who doesn't do things with people. So my Friday nights are typically solo ventures besides the friend code Friday that I do sometimes where I play Splatoon. But obviously not to diminish chat's enjoyment of themselves, but playing and bantering with friendos doing something silly like Mario Kart or something is probably slightly more amusing than rando play in Splatoon, but that is pretty fun in itself. And Splatoon is also is a really fun game, but I feel like Splatoon is not everyone's cup of tea, and Mario Kart is more of that, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Splatoon's on my wish list. I haven't gotten it yet, but I also really haven't been playing on my Switch a whole lot, but I've been at my PC, so there has been a need for it.
This is really cool that I have no long gun ammo right now. And there's a big angry thing. Alright. This will definitely go over well. Let's see if I'm going to come out of this alive or not.
I am excited though because I have I can't wait to do party games, like full party adventures on Baldur's Gate. Pirate and I have some ideas that I would love to do a series on and make it like a weekly thing. Kind of like just like do it like a D&D session.
Yeah.
I do want to get a party together that's just all bards. Just have a traveling band.
Okay, get up. That'd be funny. I mean,
Yeah. You gave dudes a friggin' blunderbuss log.
oh good, now I have root rot. I got the Rona in game. Good times. Actually, I had a haircut today, and I had a like my hairdresser texted me yesterday and was like, "Hey, I might have been exposed to the Rona, still testing negative right now and whatnot, but checking comfort level of everyone. And if you're cool with just wearing a mask and whatnot, we can still do your appointment tomorrow. And if not, then we can reschedule." I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. I'll wear a mask." Cause it's not. I feel like it's more like a cold nowadays for most people, and that kind of thing. It's not as big of a deal as it was before, but it was fine.
On a side note, I want you to just when you get a second and you're not in like imminent danger, take a look at the stream chat and look at what my Steam says.
What your Steam says?
Yeah, I posted a picture in the stream chat.
Oh, the stream chat in Discord. Sorry, I was confused. I was looking at my chat, being like, "There isn't anything new in there. What are you talking about?" Not 1 year. Greater than 1 year remaining. Why? Why you like this? I don't understand. Vengeance Idol. Increase all damage dealt by 30% when the wearer's health is below 50. That's pretty nice. That's pretty beefy. I don't think I have any more things to purify root rot. It's too bad that like you can't like retroactively get rid of it, like by wearing rot ward.
Oh yeah,
That would be nice if it did that. But it doesn't, so. I was wearing something. Guess I'll just cough my lungs out on my way over and hope for the best. Hope that I find my way to a checkpoint or something, I guess. I don't understand why it's taking...
looks like there's one around the corner.
Oh, I gotta get...
That's just your dead body. My apologies.
No worries. It's fine. At least my space crabs. At least they don't have the cough.
Remnant's at 100% like in my library, and yet on the downloads section it's at 0%.
Maybe restart Steam. Oh boy. Oh good, he's here again.
See if I can update Steam, why are you doing this to me?
Oh god. Oh boy, I'm gonna get hit. Oh, he hits me with it. That's cute. What? I just exploded.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's wear the nice ring that prevents root rot. See how that goes. Yeesh.
Let me play.
Okay, it wasn't that far. It's just because I was exploring the side path that it felt like it was probably further than it was. That, and I should probably explore this other path there. Oh, I figured out what, you know how I was saying that I thought that you had a different quest than me and Narud? I think you might still, but I think I was seeing the segments one, and thinking that that was from Narud and not from the Labyrinth, because that one's the Labyrinth quest from the Keeper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who, okay, when you went through the Keeper stuff and you chatted with the floating orb and everything else, did you get like Halo vibes from like the music and
absolutely.
yeah, and just the general everything, like
Everything about that felt very Halo-y.
yeah.
It was like that was a very Bungie touch because it seemed
This is it.
like the environment within itself was very Destiny, while that aspect of it was very Halo-centric.
Yeah. Whoa, here he comes. Oh, I just accidentally killed my buddies. All right then. You do you, buddy. With your jump. Hello, friends. Yes, my pets. With their happy little feelers. You know, they're not as creepy as some things could be, because they don't have like 100 legs. They only have 8.
So, does that make them arachnids?
I think it does. I think they're arachnids. Because the two things in the front look more like feelers. Or like head bits. But they have like 8 legs moving on the side. So I think they count as arachnids.
Okay, cool. Now that Remnant's installed, I'm not gonna have a ton of time to play. I'll jump in to kill some stuff real quick.
Okay. I'll go back to the crystal then. I'm not that far from it.
Oh, you're not gonna drink your skull?
Oh, I mean, I guess I could do that too. That is faster, technically.
Come on.
Plop. Oh, let me double check, make sure that I'm actually online. Sign in. There we go. That should help, hopefully.
Dude, this game is giving me nothing but problems right now.
Is it not letting you connect to the network or whatever? Also, am I...
No, like I launched it, and it was just like, downloading content. Like it had been 100% completed.
Oh, you like patches? But wait, there's more!
It's trying to make me download the whole thing again. Like, for what?
Clearly a progress blocking bug known as downloading patches. Being not able to play the fucking game.
Insanity. Like, this game is... It's an amazing game But this is just insanity.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It
unfortunate.
says it's launching and then downloading content, and I don't know what it's doing. Are you downloading? Are you installing? Are you launching? Because I have all three sitting here as statuses on this game. Oh my god. Remnant, you're drunk. You are Leahy levels of drunk. Somebody get stuck at this 39% again.
I hope not. Get him, crabs. Oh. You know, while it is generally faster to swap to your other weapon, it's not when the other weapon isn't actually loaded.
That's
I like that they're dumb enough that they just jump into the fire.
I like that my timer is going up by the day.
What the fuck is going on with Steam right now?
I don't get it, because, like, Baldur's Gate installed fine.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, so many games work properly as far as, like, you know, new download is available, here's your patch, etc. Do you know what... I wonder what engine is Baldur's Gate 3 made in? Do you know?
I do not.
Because all I know is, like, this is Unreal 5 or either Unreal 4 or 5 is Remnant's engine. And
It's running on Divinity 4.0.
I don't know what that means. I mean, like, I know it means something, but I don't know if that's... Is that a game engine, Divinity?
Yeah, so Divinity Original Sin is where that engine came from.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the people who made that game made this one.
Gotcha.
I'll be back. I'm going to restart one more time and see if this resolves whatever stroke Steam's having.
Okay. I hope it does. Ah. This connects to the same location. Or would, if I could open the door. Alright, so I gotta go around. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Andrew? The interesting thing is, like, besides this nonsense with this patch, or with this thing's crappy patching, rather, like, the only other issue I've ever had with Steam is when, like, if you give it a pirated game to play or something like that, then sometimes it kills your Steam friend connection list, and then you have to restart Steam to use games that actually connect to the Steam network, because it feels like it bans you or something like that, or just loses the connection to it. And that's the only time I've had an issue where I've had to restart Steam for any particular reason. But Remnant seems... oh boy. Where do you just throw it? Ah, that's what happened, I see. So he throws it at me. Alright, throw your thing. And it's like a sticky grenade. Wow. I just did a whole lot of damage. That was nice. Some fancy numbers.
Won't fit.
Add some cheese and humor of a 12-year-old. Worked fairly well. Okay, I think. Okay, this just connects. That's what you get. My axe of capitalism. Right in your face. Actually, that reminds me. Yeah, my crabs are doing their job. What was that? There we go. Not bad at all. Okay, enemies. Me and my packs of tuckways.
Fit.
All right. No chest down here. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Hello, trade point. Anything down here? Oh, this feels like it would have been a good place for a little chest. Oh well. Guess it's just a hidey hole for the root. So they can spawn them in without it looking too weird, maybe. It's weird that hitting their armor slot on their belly is the way to get the weak point out of
At
them.
least that's over.
Because you wouldn't think it's that. Also, what's up with the guy I can see over there? There he is. Right in the neck. Okay. I assume... Oh, hello. That I can climb the wall over there to get back up there. I can, but first, goodies. And then up we get. Oh, I didn't need to do that. It was connected. Okay. Goodies. Ah, this is the shortcut. Go unlock that before I trigger any enemies. There we go. Shortcut opened. And purple thing found. Oh. Wow, they're just waiting for me, huh? Hello.
Game decided it wanted to do another 60 gig update.
What? I don't understand this. Why is it gotta be like that?
Oh no, it's like, oh, we have to update. Let's download the entire game again. Which at no point did I uninstall. It's just been re-downloading the game repeatedly.
Oh, come on. Yay. Alright, now that I know the trick to killing those guys, they're not nearly as scary.
Sorry, did you just shoot that for 40,000 damage to him?
Maybe. Maybe. Yes.
Use caution upon picking up that purple.
Yeah. I remember from your experience, it's the teleport, right? What did we get from it? This boss was a tentacle.
So that's Yaesha's tier. That's the ring that does the
Okay, so I'm probably just gonna get scrapped then, right? Since I already have it.
So if you don't go there, because you have that ring, right?
Probably. I don't know what it looks like, but yeah.
It's the one that gives you the +3 mod. It looks like a gemmed ring. If you scroll down, I should be able. I can identify it.
This one? The Tear of Kaila?
Yep. Yeah, that one.
Uh-huh.
So, if it forces you to this boss battle, you're just going to get the scrap. However, if you continue to explore the area, there's a NPC that you can talk to, and you can give her the ring, and it'll give you a weapon.
Is the NPC near the boss, or?
No, she's outside of this.
Oh, like outside. But if you kill the boss, does it prevent you from doing it?
No, it's just if you pick up that ring now that's laying on the ground, it's going to give you scrap, versus if you find the NPC, give her the ring, you can pick up the ring again.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. That's fair. Assuming that NPC is in my campaign role, I guess.
Yes, that is the underlying condition on that.
Do you know if she spawns in specific areas?
Let me double check. That was a tier of what?
Kalula or whatever, however you say it. Yeah, Kaila.
She's either in the Far Woods or the Withering Weld.
Is that a chest? Oh, this opens after we kill the boss, doesn't it? Alright, I don't know if I have either of those two. But the checkpoint could tell me. Though it will respawn everything, but...
More scrap.
It's
More
true.
XP.
Ah, yes, what a good dodge. Just hump the water. Yeah, this is like a proper stone. The Withering Weld, you said?
Yeah.
Was one of them? I mean, I have that.
Yeah, she might be in there.
So many random, like, things to get stuff with and everything. You know?
And she'll also give you another trait, I believe.
Okay. The thing is... Okay, so I mean, there's a non-hostile, which is the, that buddy, the flute man that I talked to.
If you just, like, go to the center checkpoint.
That one.
Well, no, the actual world stone.
Right. This one. I guess the Kori Curry nest.
Yeah, if you look around there, look for like a big blue tree-ish thing. Go to the...
Not a nice friendly bird, right? Because I got a purple thing from waiting for a bird to die.
Oh, you got that? I've been trying to wait for that freaking thing to move. It just won't move.
Yeah, I wandered away and then heard like horrific noises and then went back and the bird was gone.
I found that with one of our buddies the other day, but bird just
Come on.
stayed.
Get him, my children. Yes. Good crabs.
Holy hell.
Good crabs. Okay, the crabs are aggroing the enemies. It's fine though. One thing that I am kind of curious about as far as like the scaling goes and those things is if it's set like when you load the area or if it's constant. Like if I swap to my weaker weapons, does it immediately scale based on that?
That's a good question.
What is that noise? Oh look, he thinks he's sneaky. Oh, good a deer. Oh, he's on 2 and 3 this time. There we go. Exposed his soft inner flesh. Well, I don't really know if a tree has flesh, but you know. I guess they do. I mean, like people say like the flesh of the tree when they're talking about stuff sometimes. So feels like it's like the whitish part underneath the bark,
Won't fit.
which you can suck on for moisture if you're ever lost in the desert and those kinds of things, or in the forest. Thank you, Les Shroud, for teaching me how to live. This one, you said I'm supposed to be on the lookout for a bluish tree or something?
Yeah.
Fucking deer. I mean, I can go up to where the bird was.
Yeah, if I recall, it looks like almost like a willow tree. Oh, what the hell?
I take it your download isn't going too well.
No, it's...
I don't understand, like... You would think that... I don't know. You just think that patching it would be simpler. Here I am, I'm a burb. Nice bird friend. Go willow though, huh? How do I say this right there looks like something that I want probably. But how do I get up there? Oh, maybe it's a drop down from the top. it just sucks that there's like, issues with something as relatively simple as like updating the game. That just causes all these stupid issues. I did see before in some of the discussion things that like validating or verifying the integrity helps with some of the stuff, I guess. Oh no, I can break them now. I feel bad. Okay, but I can't jump off this though, which is sad. They really don't want you to accidentally kill yourself by falling off from a high place here, it seems. Oh wait, can I do... Ah, here we go. That's how I get over here. Horror pellet. I don't know what that is. Horror pellet? Consumed to restore 10% of max health instantly. Oh, that's nice.
This isn't looking good.
Okay. So you said a willow. Are they like hidden away more so than anything, or? Excuse me.
They weren't like hidden. It was just kind of like I was walking through the woods and it just happened to be on the side there. Yeah, this is all under the assumption that it spawned. You know how that goes.
Rude. Wait, what? Like mini defilers.
Whew, glad that's over.
What? I wonder if she only spawns after you beat that boss or something. Like when it knows that you would have the ring.
It's a possibility.
Because then it's like, actually give up the ring kind of thing. As opposed to, cheese it and not really give it up.
Yeah.
Not that you couldn't just,
I
reroll.
would bring you to her in my world so that you could, but
Yeah, you're having some issues with that currently, yeah. I have expected the Defiler from the that one boss to give me an ability that did something like that, like shot those weird root explosion missiles out, which is what your like summon dude throws. But I have expected like a mod that would do it as well. So.
Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is, now that it's almost 11, I am going to get ready for bed, and I am going to uninstall and reinstall this game for tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to play the damn thing.
All right, sounds good. I'm starting to yawn a bit, so I might. I don't have any questions apparently. I might just stop and stick myself outside of Kalua's Rest or whatever. Kahlua is the delicious liqueur, but yeah, I might just stop here. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I don't think, besides just lying around and not doing too much, or trying to. I will eat food, and I will go to my usual Vietnamese cafe that I like to go to and sit for lunch and such. But beyond that, probably nothing too crazy.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna post another one into Discord stream chat because this is just hilarious.
Failed to uninstall Remnant 2 due to busy. What the fuck do you mean due to busy? I wonder if you need to clean your Steam downloads.
I tried, it won't let me.
Oh,
it tries to stop Remnant update
because it's
and then
also
it just
busy.
Gets stuck.
Wow. Just wow. I think it's I would tell you to just uninstall, but clearly you can't because busy. What a world.
What a vague error.
Yeah, man. Well then.
Really blowing it on this update.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say there. There's I know there's there was another hotfix 3 hours ago. Apparently, there's hotfix 3 hours ago, hotfix 9 hours ago, and then also yesterday at 5. Jeez, that's just absurd. Some funny threads here. Does anyone feel they are in an early access title forum?
Oh,
I'm pretty much talking about how what we were talking about earlier about devs releasing not finished products and that kind of thing. So I mean, I get it. With the amount of money that AAA stuff puts into stuff, I guess it's no surprise that they're oh, if we can start getting money earlier, then why wouldn't we? So, still.
I get it, but every early access game I've ever played has always been early access, big banner, hey, by the way, shit's fucked.
Yeah, may explode. Yep.
So which I see that, I'm okay, I expect this to be, steaming pile.
Mm-hmm. You expect to crash, and then when it happens, you're not upset. As opposed to when, you bought a game full price that says it's released, and it does bullshit.
What? Why? Oh God, stop. Killing me, Smalls.
So sorry for your loss.
Oh my God. It was 100% complete, and then just totally restarted the update again.
God. At this point, I feel you need to, when you said you were restarting earlier, do you mean you were restarting Steam or you were restarting your computer?
I restarted the whole PC twice now.
Jeez. That's That is something special. That's what that is. Well, I hope they fucking fix it. Like,
Okay, finally able to uninstall. So now it's starting the reinstall again. So I'm gonna let that run. I'm gonna go get ready to try to get some sleep. So
all right. Well, you take it easy. I'm probably gonna wrap up my stream.
all right.
All right.
You have a good night.
You too.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna get going here. Lots of progress with Yaesha. Lots of lore is what it felt like we got today. I mean, like, there was a solid 30 minutes of just listening to that one growly voiced lad go on and on about history and everything else, and it was interesting. I enjoyed hearing it because it provides lots of context for everything. But man, normally when you put your controller down for like a deluge of lore like that, it's in a cutscene and not just sitting there looking at some dude's like earrings on his antlers wiggle. But anyway, that's just that. So hope you all have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I will catch you later. And hopefully, you know, assuming that my friend gets his everything unfucked, then perhaps there'll be more Remnant at some point near in the future, and less, less.
Pain pickle.
Have a good one, everyone.